2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We come to you tonight from the short. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markin and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt, and it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Now here's Sexton. Pass to Drummond. Cleveland moving it around. Shot clock at 5. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Garland. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Levine with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Out to Carter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Is on Colin Sexton.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance.
Carter hits them both.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside, Sexton. Over Levine. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
And Sexton drops them both. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's Love. Fires the 3.
And just a disciplined defender. Carter Jr. uses his instincts to make his opponent uncomfortable. Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Here's White after the made shot from Andre Drummond. And it's Carter missing. Now Sexton. Love. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
White down low. He feeds it to Carter. The kick out to Porter. Back to Carter, and stolen by Drummond. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
Levine passes to White. He dishes it to Carter. Out to White. Back to Carter. He doesn't hit that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Out left to the wing. Garland dishes to Drummond. And Garland has it in the corner. Shoots. And again, it's Cleveland.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Levine. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first. And then Carter with the jam.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Here's Sexton. And again, it's Cleveland.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Here's Levine, and he banks in the layup. Levine's got 8 points.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Sexton dishes to Drummond. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter. And there's Levine on the assist by White. White's got 3 assists in the game. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Garland, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
And it's sent back by Drummond. And there's the pass to Garland. Back to Love. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, for a big guy, Kevin Love is certainly one of the best free throw shooters in the game, and you don't want to send him to the line.
For Cleveland, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 8-point lead and into the break. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Nance and Johnson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And then Carter with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Porter kicks to Garland. Makes it off the glass. Garland's got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland.
Yeah, Garland did a nice job. Pretty lethal off the bounce and great body control on that drive.
Passes it to Dunn. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Carter against Thompson. Chicago grabs the miss. Saturansky the pass to Young. The shot's good on the assist by Saturansky. Young's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Chicago. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Basket good.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Now here's Saturansky. He's tightly guarded. Carter, great positioning on the putback. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Stolen by Saturansky. Carter against Thompson. Carter with the bucket.
And we know Carter Jr. has put work into his jumper. There you see the results on display.
Porter passes to Nance. That one, no good. Good defensive work there by Young. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
And the height Dunn possesses is what allows him to see the floor so well. So good at setting up his guys for quality shots.
Here's Windler. And it's sent back by Carter. And he's able to get it back. And that one drops for him.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And Young, here we go. Carter down low. It's up against Thompson, and it's Carter missing. Windler with the bucket. And now an 8-point Cavalier lead. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now, here's Dunn. D right on him. And good that time. Dunn's got his first bucket in this one.
Just grown man work from Dunn inside. His incredible athleticism really helping get him these types of shots.
Thompson. And it's sent back by Carter. And they'll keep possession. 6 to shoot. Porter finds Thompson. Another shot. And it's good on the way in. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
Not easy to prevent Tristan Thompson from scoring in that position. Got to try to body him up.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Valentine passes to Cornette. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Valentine kicks to Cornette. Markkanen against Love. And Cornette gets it to go.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Porter passes to Sexton. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And stolen by Valentine. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
And you can argue this is White at his best. Just an absolute terror in transition.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. It was Andre Drummond who got hot in the first. He had 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far? That's all for now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Wendell Carter in this one.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
And tipping off the second half, here's Jim Boylan's 5. Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter at the 3 spot. The slam dunk by Garland.
Man, Garland like a small jet, room to take off, and he's flying.
Sexton against Levine. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. Here's Garland. He's got 6. It's Drummond, high post. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr. Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Levine feeling it out a bit.
In a natural score, Levine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court.
Sexton against Levine. Drummond in the post, defended by Carter. The jump hook, and it's Drummond missing.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there. He'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
2 points, that one goes. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
And Levine throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Sexton with the bounce pass. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Cleveland making a change here. Windler's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
The Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Out to White. For the tie, and stolen by Drummond. And here comes the break. Here's Osman. The putback, and Love with the second chance points.
Yeah, when you give up these second chance opportunities, I don't know what you expect. Kevin Love is going to find a way to get in there and make something good happen.
Porter at the elbow. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Sexton on the wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Got to be cautious around Sexton. He's very good at seeking out contact and did it there.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Porter subbed in for Jetty Osman. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Young's checked in for Markkanen. Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Harrison's checked in for Levine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Well, Sexton has tremendous athleticism and a great motor. It's about now being a floor general in this new system.
Dunn passes to Cornett. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Chalk up 2 there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
1:07 left to play in the third. And a wide open look for Porter. They grabbed their own miss. Thompson with the bucket.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Bulls trail by 4. Satoransky, the pass to Cornett. Boom, he jams it straight down.
very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Satoransky, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Harrison, guarded by Porter. The shot by Harrison, no good. Now the feed to Young. It's stolen by Nance. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Porter. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Cavaliers lead by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Nance and Thompson are up front. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Even with one miss, he stretched this out to a 2-possession game.
And Satoransky kicks to Valentine. Back to Satoransky. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Valentine. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
To the paint. Right side, Porter. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Satoransky. Shoots over Garland. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Porter. Sexton trying to break free. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Well, Nance can be quick, and this time out-hustles his opponent to the offensive board.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
It's tipped. Chicago again turning it over. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Thompson. Kevin Love comes in for Nance. And it's Jetty Osman in for Porter. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Markkanen, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Valentine. Zach LaVine's checked in for Harrison. And it's White in for Satoransky. Bulls trail by 7. White dishes to Markkanen. He kicks it to Carter. Porter passes to Carter. And it's in there.
And they haven't had much success in the paint since halftime. I mean, the offense sort of stuck on the perimeter. They need to get a little bit more inside-out balance.
And that one falls for Carter.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
There's Garland, banked in off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's LaVine. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
And he's no stranger to games like this. LaVine's having one of those nights where the D can't figure out any way to stop him.
Makes it off the glass. Now just a 2-point Cleveland lead.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Garland with it. Markkanen on him. Low block shot. Markkanen pulls it in. And here's Levine who brings it up for Chicago. Over Sexton. The kick out to Porter. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Garland. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's sent back by Carter. Here's Levine. Oh, and they take the lead. Levine's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
It's good. Levine's got 8 here in the quarter.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Garland dishes to Drummond. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
And Levine, here we go. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Garland with it. Wide on him. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Levine passes the Carter. Kicks it out to Markkanen. On the wing, Levine. Outside, Porter. 6 feet out. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Carter missing. Here's Osman. Pass to Drummond. Garland with it. It's in!
Wow, Garland finding an incredible 2 there.
Now here's Levine. Got it up in time. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City, our sight tonight. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the center. Levine against Beal. Levine kicks to White. Clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And then Carter with the jam.
The defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide open shooter. You know, some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Carter. Outside White. Back to Carter. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Well, because of Bryant's timely shot blocking skills, he makes opponents second guess themselves.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Here's Porter. And the layup's good off the glass.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
Bryant passes to Beal. Nice move. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
Well, tall players like Bryant have a unique vantage point. Helps him see the open man.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Carter kicks to White. Back to Carter. Wall with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. White against Bryant. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Levine against Beal. Levine dishes to Carter. Right side Levine. And the layup is good.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 of 4 to kick things off.
And it's Wall with the ball for Washington. Trailing by 2. Beal against Porter. Shoots from 14. And Bryant kicks to Hachimura. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Now this is the confidence you love seeing from Hachimura, shooting without any hesitation. Nice.
Bean passes to Carter. A second chance effort, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Bulls shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First free throw is good.
And now Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. Satoransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Dunn in for Kobe White. Here's Smith over Dunn. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chris Dunn picks one up.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Jay, and on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I can see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
Chicago making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. Dunn passes to Cornette. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Smith inside. Dunn covering. Bertans kicks to Mahinmi. Brown inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Cornette, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Here's Payton. It's blocked. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Some changes for Chicago. Denzel Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Dunn. And a switcher also for Washington. Mo Wagner's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. Wagner, and it's blocked. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Young. But they get it back. Cornette passes to Young. Just 4 to shoot. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
He's finding some good shots early on, and what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Wizards trail by 4. 23 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Well, given Wagner's size and strength, he has the appropriate build to succeed above the rim.
And here is Satoransky. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now here's Valentine. A 3-ball. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with this. And recently, we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed out what he sees.
You know, we should have energy, and we should be out playing the other team. Like I said, just competitive-wise, we don't have all the miles other teams have. We should have energy.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Mo Wagner. Payton is out there.
That those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Valentine passes to Cornette. Young outside. Pass to Cornette. Young inside. Working on Bertans. Payton left side. Drops in the layup for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Bulls. The pass to Cornette. Shoots inside, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now. Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Bertans grabs the board.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Smith up top. Satoransky covering. Now, here's Bertans. He's guarded closely. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Cornette passes to Satoransky. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Now, Valentine still looking for his first bucket in this one. shoots over Wagner. Here's Harrison. And the Bulls with another miss. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That's his first foul. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Wizards have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Beal with it. Now defended by Levine. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
They need this one. And the shot is long. Wizards have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Wall passes to Bonga. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Bonga's got his first 3 points of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps. So creative on these dunks. It's fun watching Porter glide through the air to power it home.
Levine against Beal. The dish now to Mahinmi, and it's Mahinmi finishing it off.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
On the wing, Porter. Outside, Levine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, C-Web, he gets scorching hot and can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, LaVine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when LaVine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
Wall dishes to Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
Why you always have to be ready around John Wall? Because you never know when he's going to call your number.
Levine against Beal. Carter down low, and the Bulls with another miss. Bryant with the bounce pass. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Wizards. They finish off. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. Levine, good.
A blur in the open floor. Levine is great at hustling and converting in transition.
Washington leading now by 5. Up top, Hachimura, guarded by Porter. Here's Wall. Hachimura, the second chance points on the tip in. Hachimura's got his second bucket.
Playing his role, captures the rebound and gets it right back up. Good job by Hachimura.
Outside, White. Carter outside. It's stolen by Wall. And it's Beal in the corner. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Levine can't hit. Wizards have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Wall looking it over. Pass to Bryant. Here's Bonga. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards, leading by 5. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Whistle blow. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Oh, man, what a good job by Carter. I mean, he takes complete control of the paint and finishes the play strong.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. And again, Washington, no good. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Bulls. Valentine comes in for Harrison. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
The kick out to Young. Dunn looking over the floor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you, at this point, you got to feel like you have a good idea of who Chris Dunn is as a player. A very solid option to bring in off the bench.
Yeah, Jay, he's a great facilitator, and he looks to pass first. A plus defender as well. But to be a starter, you need to be a threat to score at the PG position, and that's just not done.
Saransky's checked in for Chicago. Passes it to Hutchison. Brown against Young, and it's blocked by Brown. Smith outside. Back to Bertans. Nice ball movement by Washington. Wall against Satoransky. Poked loose. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Hutchison. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Wall against Satoransky. Wall's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Out to the right wing. Valentine with it. Brown's there. Young with no one around. Can't tie it up as that one misses. In transition, here come the Wizards. And there's the foul. It'll go on Denzel Valentine. That's his first foul. So for the Bulls, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Young. And Lauri Markkanen subbed in for Valentine. Mahinmi's checked in for Washington. Bradley Beal comes in for John Wall.
This is the one area Smith must continue to work on. I love seeing him knock down the three ball, expanding his range.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. Markkanen into the lane. Carter, that's good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
It's Beal on the wing. Back to Mahinmi. White with the double team. Mahinmi finds Beal. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Brown against White. The feed now to Carter. Over Bertans. And he can't bank that one in. Got a piece of it. Carter, the pass to Dunn. For Chicago, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. The free throw drops in for Dunn.
There's no question Dunn is a great athlete, but he must first work on his shooting as well as his passing.
Hachimura with it. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Wizards up 3. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. 4th quarter on the court for the Wizards. And in the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. Outside, Levine. And again, Chicago. No good. Washington leading now by 3. Outside, Beal. Pass to Bonga. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
John Walls checked in for Smith. It's stolen by Wall. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
Oh, man, an aggressive player. Bryant makes things happen, putting in the second chance points.
Levine deciding where to go with it. He feeds it to Carter. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Here's Wall. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
And again, Chicago turns it over. Wizards leading by 3. It's Beal on the wing. Inside. To the middle. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist by Bryant.
And Wall has great size at his position and strength. He uses it very well close in.
Here's Levine, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Zach Levine at the line for the Bulls. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Levine.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Saransky's checked in for Chicago.
I mean, and when you think of Levine, I mean, his dunking ability comes to mind. I mean, he's proven to be an elite poster maker.
Beal against Levine. Left side, Beal, and the basket is good.
Wow, one of the best when it comes to shooting off of the pick. You can't afford to give him any daylight to shoot.
On the wing, Levine. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
This is what leaders do. Levine commanded the rock and coming through in the big spot.
Outside, Beal. Takes it from 10. Stolen by Markkanen. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. On the wing, Porter. Satoransky, the pass to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
The fearlessness of Carter Jr. Outstanding job upping his intensity.
White, he's checked in for Satoransky. And a switcher also for Washington. Bairton is checked in.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Beal gets a wide open look. Great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 1.
Man, it takes a different level of concentration to execute in the big moments. Bryant knows he has that.
And the jam by Levine.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Beal, the pass to Bryant. Left side, Wall. Feeds to Beal. Goes back up, and the pass to Bertens. He dishes it to Bryant. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Bertans' shot is good. Well, as we move into the 4th, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Right side, Levine. Outside, Markkanen. To the inside, Carter. Count it!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
It's in!
Oh, you love the courage that Wall has. Look, he's fully confident in his ability to drain these huge shots.
Right, the pass to Levine. Back to White. It's stolen by Wall. Bertans with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Out to the right wing. Carter against Wall. 6 to shoot. Good!
Well, that's just big boy strength from Wall. He can outmuscle you on these contact finishes.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Let's see what they run here. This is not the time to panic. Work the offense.
And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment.
look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1. And for the Wizards, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Garland. To the paint, here's Drummond. Some solid defense from Bryant.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And what Bryant has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Here's Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Wall up top. He gets it in there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Here's Bonga. Back to Wall. Shot clock at 6. Over Garland. Wall, no luck. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Over in the corner, Osman fires from deep. Rebound by the Wizards. Hachimura finds Beal. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Tries it from the top of the key. A shot that time, not on target. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Poked away. Here's Garland. Back to Sexton. Drummond working against Bryant. And it's Drummond missing. Drummond's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Outside, Beal. Down low. Here's Bonga. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, Bradley Beal increasingly becoming a dangerous playmaker. What a pretty pass.
For the Wizards, Mahimi's checked in for Bryant. Bertanis comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Smith subbed in for John Wall. It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. They trail by 3. Sexton against Beal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Troy Brown's checked in for the Wizards. Here's Windler. Changes up. Out to Nance. Back to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
Smith in the posts. Defended by Sexton. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Yes, that goes in.
Well, Bradley Beal gets into the mid-range. Let's remember, this is a 3-level scorer. He will take what you give him.
Sexton dishes to Thompson. And the rejection by Mahimi. And here's Brown. Here's Beal. Porter pulls it in.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Sexton up top. He's covered by Brown. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You can see right there the strength Colin Sexton brings to the point guard position. Plays right through that contact for the end one.
So for the Wizards, Mo Wagner's checked in for Mahimi. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Beal. Now here's Payton. Pass to Smith. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. There's a minute left to play here in the first. Wagner passes to Brown. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
To the middle, Porter finds Thompson. Shoots over Wagner, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Over in the corner, Bertans. There's the three. Porter with the steal. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Smith kicks to Bertans. From downtown, the Cavaliers pull it in. Puts it up from 15. No good on the last second attempt there. Tie game in Washington. And we'll be back with... And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Here is Porter following the bucket by the Wizards. And that one's good. Drummond.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Left side, Wall. Now, here's Wagner. Pass to Payton. The 10-footer. The rebound by Kevin Love.
Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passes. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer. Easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just two incredible guys at what they do.
Wall, that's good.
That, to me, is an example of where the work in the weight room pays off. Wall absorbs contact and still guides it in.
Porter passes to Love. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Washington takes it the other way. There's the pass to Wall. The Wizards working the ball around now. Inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wall's got 6.
Well, the craftiness of John Wall on display. When he sees an opening in the defense, he's going to take advantage.
Garland dishes to Drummond. Now, here's Garland. Covered by Wall. Love, right side. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. It's rebounded by Payton. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Wizards with the lead. Passes it to Brown. Now here's Wall. Not a lot of room. Here's Wagner. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wagner's got his second basket.
There is a reason John Wall's name is always at the top of the leaderboard in assists in the NBA. Understanding how to dissect a defense.
Now here's Drummond. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
To the inside. Out to Payton. Brown feeling it out a bit. Beyond the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Garland with it. He's picked up by Wall. Garland, the pass to Love. It's stolen by Wall. Pass to Wagner. And stolen by Drummond. It's tipped and taken away by Brown. To the paint. Bertans with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Brown finds Wagner. And he lays it straight in. Wagner's got the lead up to 6 now for Washington.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Knocked loose. Sexton the pass to Windler. Back to Sexton. Nance dishes to Sexton. Here's Thompson. No one on him, and he makes the easy one.
And this guy, Tristan Thompson, understands how to score in the paint. Such nice touch right there.
Beal against Sexton. Beal can't get it to go. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's Wall.
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
And that one falls for John Wall. 29 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Thompson puts the move on. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. Beal the pass to Hachimura. Mahimi with it. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Hachimura. Beal from long range. Can't hit that one. That's a 2 from Sexton, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They didn't get more than a one-possession. Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. That's the route for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Now, here's Garland. To the inside. Wall with the steal. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Beal the pass to Bryant. Here's Hachimura. Back to Bryant. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. And the Wizards lead by 9. Outside, Sexton. Unable to get that one. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Bonga deciding where to go with it. And Wall kicks to Beal. Inside. That's tipped. Wall against Sexton. Love outside. Over in the corner, Osman. 6 to shoot. From the wing. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Kevin Love.
Well, Love can affect the game in so many ways, but let's be real. This guy's a great scorer.
Sexton with it. He's picked up by Wall. Garland with the bucket.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Garland leading the charge. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. That one drops for him. Wall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Sexton's shot is good.
Okay, the initiative from the young bull, Colin Sexton, as some like to call him. How about that drive?
Here's Wall. Good work there as it goes. Wall's got 15.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Sexton kicks to Love. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That's his first foul. And Washington making a change here. Smith has checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Porter's checked in. Back to Smith. Feeds it to Bryant. Back to Smith. And stolen by Sexton. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
This guy is such a dynamic guard with active hands. Sexton makes that defensive play to get them a bucket.
Porter with the steal. Here's Sexton. Lays it up and banks it in. 7 points in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time. And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers. We have seen Bradley Beal take on more of a leadership role lately. This guy wants to prove he can put a team on those big-time shoulders of his.
Thompson, and he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And they pick up 2.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
On the wing, Brown. The Wizards working the ball around now. Mahinmi finds Bertans. It's Brown on the wing. And Thompson sends it back.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And the Wizards with possession. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Beal. Drops it in from 11 feet. Beal's got 6 points.
Oh, that release by Beal just so pure.
On the wing, Porter. For the tie. Nance against Bertans. Outside, Beal gets it off, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Wizards. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2. Porter, no luck.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Down low, here's Wagner. The kick out to Brown. Back to Wagner. To the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bertans for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. That's tipped. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. There's the pass to Wagner. collects the two-pointer near the hoop. Wagner's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Wizards. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Thompson. That one doesn't drop. Now Washington takes it the other way. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Both teams deciding to change it up. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Garland. Sweet little floater.
Well, that's how you use the floater. Darius Garland gets into his bag.
Wall taking his time here. Smith up top. Back to Wall. To the middle. Here's Bryant, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Here's Garland, and there's the whistle on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
You have to love how John Wall just picks his spots. Tonight he's found quite a few openings. Love it.
Up against Hachimura. Inside. It's stolen by Bryant. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And Love gets it to go.
Just a huge basket from Kevin Love. Stepped up right when they needed him to.
Smith the pass to Bonga. Here's Wall, and it's sent back by Drummond. To the paint, Bryant finds Wall. It's good. Wall's got 6 points in the quarter.
Listen, we are talking about one of the strongest and most physical players at his position. John Wall, give me a little contact, no problem.
Now, here's Garland. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Beal's checked in for Smith. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Beal. 18 feet out, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
Bradley Beal at the line for 2.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He told him this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
From the moment he stepped into the NBA from the University of Kentucky, John Wall has been hungry and motivated to prove he belongs listed with the top players in the game.
52 seconds left in the game. Outside, Sexton. To the inside. Lock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Davis Bertans checks in for the Wizards. And Cleveland also making a change. Kevin Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. Here's Bonga. He feeds it to Wall, and stolen by Drummond.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Porter with it. He's picked up by Wall.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
There's Beal with the 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. Bonga gets the bucket. And so it's the Wizards with the W. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Cavaliers taking up. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bulls, Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the 3.
Beautiful find by Levine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers and big possessions now. Good hands by Kevin Love. Then he quickly gets the ball up the court.
Carter with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
White the pass to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. The pass to Drummond. Rebound collected by Levine.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Porter with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And stolen by Sexton. And Levine with the block.
You see the quickness and focus of Levine. Tracks the shot, shuts it down.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And then Carter with the dunk.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Shot from the low block. And that one's good. Drummond.
High percentage look for Drummond. He's developed a number of go-to moves in there.
White the pass to Levine. Back to White. Dishes it to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Drummond. It's stolen by Carter. The kick out to Porter. Levine dishes to Carter. Back to Levine. 6 to shoot. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Garland. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Lauri Markkanen. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. Saransky's checked in for Levine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. The kick out to Young. Back to Carter. Thompson with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Bulls. Both good from the line that time.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Here's Satoransky. Goes up again, and he lays it up and in.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 5. Over to the left wing. Here's Garland. Windler, the pass to Garland. And stolen by Dunn. Satoransky gets the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now here's Garland. Dunn covering. Garland dishes to Nance. That shot off, and Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Here's Satoransky, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Thompson misses. The Bulls leading by 9. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Some changes for Chicago. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Satoransky. And Cleveland also making a change. Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. Second shot opportunity, and Cornette gets it to go.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Thompson misses.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And so it's Wendell Carter making high. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 3. Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
The Bulls leading by 14. Here's Dunn. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Down low, it's stolen. And oh, here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance. Back to Valentine. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Markkanen, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Young. Zach LaVine's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And it's White in for Chris Dunn. But Trey. Porter. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
White inside, defended by Sexton. Markkanen kicks to Harrison. Back to Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
The ability to play inside out. The more Markkanen attacks the rim, the more he creates opportunities for their perimeter game.
Love in the post. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Sexton against White. To the right side. Porter passes to Markkanen. 4 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. The shot by Harrison, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Sexton on the wing. To the paint, here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Here's White, feeds to Markkanen. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And then Levine with the jam.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. Before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Cuts off the pass. Love goes in, and it's sent back by Carter.
Nice anticipation from Wendell Carter. He keeps himself in position to make defensive plays.
Here's Levine. And another turnover here by Chicago.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for the Bulls. Satoransky comes in for Kobe White. Garland, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Levine. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Out to the wing. Here's Osman. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so Satoransky will bring it up. Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. With good size, vision, and ability to pass the ball, Satoransky can make some sweet dishes.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Porter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is where I like to see Porter spend more of his time looking for his shot in the painted area.
Windler, the pass to Thompson. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Stolen by Satoransky. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And that one misses. Passes it to Windler. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Here's Levine. Oh!
No, he didn't. The question for Zach Levine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
And so it's Chicago.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about the first half. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are completely in control. And that'll...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Zach Levine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point. And that's the group for Jim Boylan as we begin the second half.
What makes Drummond a great rebounder, not just the size and athleticism, it's his tremendous anticipation.
Count that one. This Cavaliers squad is struggling. Here's Osman. Tips it, and Love with the second chance points.
Well, how does Love come up with this? Effort, energy. Look at the competitive spirit.
Into the Bulls, shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Markkanen in the corner. Levine looking around. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Levine.
Comfortable on the offensive end. Markkanen drawing contact, but maintains his focus.
Left side, Sexton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Garland dishes to Drummond. Kicks it out to Love. For the three. Porter pulls it in. Drummond goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Zach LaVine. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Markkanen. Harrison comes in for Zach LaVine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. Kevin Porter's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Dunn. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Not the easiest guy to stick. Chris Dunn's quickness puts defenders in difficult spots.
So he gets them both. And here is Garland. Sexton the pass to Drummond. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
It's amazing Drummond doesn't block more shots. He has a 9-foot standing reach.
Sexton dishes to Drummond. Love kicks to Garland. Inside. Outside, Sexton. Now, here's Garland. Guarded closely. Misses the layup. The Bulls leading by 21. Porter passes to Dunn. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's foul number 2 for him. Chicago making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. And Satoransky subbed in for Harrison.
Good drive. For a big point guard, Satoransky has a surprisingly quick first step.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Looking for Young. He gets it there. Done outside. Back to Young. Over Thompson. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the middle. There's the steal. In transition, here come the Bulls. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Satoransky, the pass to Cornett. Back to Satoransky. 6 on the shot clock.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Young with the steal. Dunn with it. Guarded now by Sexton. To the inside. Hutchison lays it up off the glass.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Sexton kicks to Drummond. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pass to Satoransky. Windler with the rebound. Here's Drummond. 13 points in the game. Inside. He feeds it to Thompson. To end the run, he takes it up and lays it in. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
And so it's Chicago, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Cleveland, Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Exum, and it's Zizic in at the 5, roaming the paint. One-on-one fast break. He lobs it up.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And stolen by White. And here's the break. On up the court. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late, and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Zizic passes to Exum. It's blocked, and they get it back. The shot's good from Zizic. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. To the wing on the left. Now here's Valentine. Out to White. The pass to Gafford. Nance with some nice D. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Exum leading the charge. Got a hand on it. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And that one's good. Osman.
Assist goes to Ante Zizic.
White with it. Pass to Valentine. Pass to Gafford. Can't connect from short range. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Exum passes to Zizic. It's tipped. Now White. Pass to Cornette. Back to White. 5 to shoot. Shot, high post. Offensive rebound. Gafford. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Gafford's got 6 points in the quarter. And here is Dellavedova. Here's Zizic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Here's Harrison. White the pass to Gafford. Back to White. Now the pass to Gafford. And he banks in the layup.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
To the wing right side. Osman the pass to Zizic. He kicks it to Dellavedova. Knocked away. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zach LaVine.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
White the pass to Gafford, and the shot goes in.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Here's Exum. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Harrison passes to Satoransky. Lets it go with a three. He doesn't hit that one. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of
Let's meet the visiting team, the Chicago Bulls.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center position. And for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. Now here's Wall. Outside for Beal from outside the arc. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Levine against Hachimura. Pass to Markkanen. Dishes it to White. Back to Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Carter, the pass to White. Kept alive. Right side Levine. Outside White. It's deflected. It's stolen by Wall. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Beal. Markkanen pulls it in. Carter outside. Outside Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Showing he isn't soft. When Markkanen dunks it like this, I mean, you can tell he's sending a message.
And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Now White. He dishes it to Porter. Carter down low. And then Carter with the jam.
But for a high-energy player, nothing gets you revved up more than that. Carter feeds off every hard finish he gets.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Porter finds Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Like the show of unselfishness from Porter, wanting to improve as a passer and hit his open teammates.
Wall dishes to Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's White. Back to Porter. Feeds it to Carter. The kick out to Porter. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Chicago making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. And Satoransky's subbed in for Kobe White. And Wall. Here we go now. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Well, that's just big boy strength from Wall. He can outmuscle you on these contact finishes.
The pass to Levine. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Levine against Beal. Brown drives in. He kicks to Mahinmi. Stolen by Levine. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. The finish. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, the two-way game of Levine, I mean, it's getting better. Plays like this help his confidence moving ahead.
Ball passes to Beal. Stolen by Satoransky. Passes to Cornette. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
So for the Wizards, Mo Wagner's checked in for Mahinmi. Payton comes in for Beal, and Smith subbed in for John Wall. Then for the Bulls, Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Porter. Valentine comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's done in for Satoransky. Now, here's Wagner. Here's Smith. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The cleverness of Smith showing itself once again. Terrific at getting into the heart of the D and then cashing in.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Dunn left side. Pass to Young. It's deflected. The Bulls keep it alive. Now here's Valentine. And another shot. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Valentine, Harrison out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Hutchinson in at the four spot.
Oh, you better respect the lightning speed of Smith, jetting towards the basket with this insane quickness.
And last year, to create cap space for Anthony Davis, the Lakers traded Wagner to the Wizards. And boy, he showed a lot of promise.
Yeah, he became the first player since Yao Ming to score 30 points and pulled out 15 rebounds off the bench. And if you think that was a fluke, why don't you go back and watch the Rising Stars game? He showed he can match up with elite talent.
Here's Harrison. Clock at 6. Valentine wide open. He fires.
Yeah, they've got the lead, but they need to do a better job of finding good shots, getting away from the formula that gave them so much success in that first quarter.
Payton passes to Wagner. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Oh, nothing to get a player more fired up than the and one. Wagner's got to be amped heading to the line.
For the Wizards, Ryan is checked in for Bertinus. And Rui Hachimura's subbed in for Brown. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Denzel Valentine. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Harrison kicks to Markkanen. Here's Hutchison. He's defended by Wagner. Carter, the pass to Hutchison. Shoots over Wagner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Wizards trail by 3. Up top, Hachimura. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Wagner passes to Bryant. Payton outside. Back to Bryant. 6 to shoot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The coaching staff loves this. They know Markkanen has the length needed to swat a lot of shots away.
Carter finds White. Back to Carter. Here's White. A second chance effort, and Carter lays it up and in. Carter's got 6.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Smith against White. Payton in the corner. Right wing. Knocks it loose. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Washington making some changes. Bonga's checked in, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Payton. And the Bulls making a change also. Saransky's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Here's Harrison. Carter dishes to White. Back to Carter. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. It's stolen by Bryant. Smith the pass to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
Outside, Markkanen. Now, here's Satoransky. He's covered closely. Carter. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 3 assists now in this one. Satoransky against Beal. Bonga the pass to Beal. Shoots over Satoransky. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Mahinmi's checked in for Washington. Ball comes in for Ish Smith. Chicago also making some changes. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Wendell Carter. Porter comes in for Shaquille Harrison. And Levine subbed in for White.
And what scouts loved about Hachimura, physically, he came in NBA ready.
Oh, yeah. He's 6'8", 230, shows excellent strength. Also, being relatively late to the game, he's really never developed any bad habits. That's why he was able to come in and hit the ground running.
The Bulls have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And the Dirk comparisons, they're understandable. Markkanen is a big man who can shoot for days, but you know what? He can flush it on you, too.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Levine kicks to Satoransky. Back to Levine. Young outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
This is what I'm talking about, the mindset of Porter. When he's driving inside, he wants to dunk it hard every time.
Here's Beal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates, so he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Valentine comes in for Porter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Satoransky. Washington with the rebound.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Brown drives in. Comes up empty down low.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Valentine passes to Cornett. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cornett's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
The shot comes out, and so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. When you think of the Bulls, Kenny, hard not to go back to the 6th title they won, even though the last one was over. And that should do it.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. A fantastic game from Wendell Carter in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Washington. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Wall. Beal up top, guarded by Levine. Beal against Levine, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I like how Bill draws these type of fouls. Excellent at working the D and forcing their hand.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Beal. Chicago leading by 5. Levine finds Carter. The kick out to Porter. Outside Levine. Down low. And it's Carter missing. And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Wall passes to Bryant. Oh, that was something else.
That was spicy. Wow. Bryant just going all out and slamming it down.
To the middle. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, why dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now here's Bryant. Over Carter. No good off the back of the rim.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
White dishes to Carter, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
It might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. You just need to calm down, play their game.
Outside, Markkanen. Carter, the pass to White. The 9-foot shot, and he gets the jumper to drop. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Ball against White. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, not the most explosive athlete. Bryant beats you with a nice combination of skill and size.
On the wing, Porter. Levine lays it up and banks it in. Levine's got 6.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Levine against Beal. And yes, it's good.
Come on. How do you contain Bill right there? I mean, at times he just muscles shots in against tough defense.
White against Wall. Here's Markkanen. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 7.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Bonga, the pass to Bryant. Bryant is doubled. Pass to Bonga. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The Bulls leading by 5. Levine feeling it out a bit. Back to Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Big body inside. I mean, Carter Jr. uses his physical advantage as well to pick up fouls.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Young's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. Saransky's checked in for Levine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. Out left to the wing. It's taken away by Payton. Smith kicks to Wagner. Over to the left wing. Bertanis passes to Wagner. To the paint, trying to find Smith. He's got it now. That one good for 2. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Such an explosive first step. I mean, you can't get done. These lanes, he jumps right on it.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. And the first one at the line is good. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Bulls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 46 seconds left to play here in the third. Smith finds Payton. Ogner with it. Nice ball movement by Washington. And it's Smith missing. The Bulls leading by 4. Dunn passes to Cornette. Back to Dunn. And there's the pass to Satoransky. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Satoransky's got his first points of the game.
Satoransky can get wily on the drive. I mean, able to duck and dodge his way to the shot.
A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. Hits the three-point bomb.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the three as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operated outside the three-point line.
And here is Satoransky. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls. They lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Wizards trail by 5. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. We've got Chris Dunn. Young is out there with Valentine. And it's Harrison in at the 2-guard spot. Mahimi, rebound by the Bulls.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
Harrison scanning the floor. Back to Young. To the middle. And taken away by Brown. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Bradley Beal's checked in for Washington. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Here's Cornette. And a missed layup. Bertans with the ball to the inside. Young with the steal. Harrison kicks to Cornette. Smith against Dunn. Over Smith. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago.
The closer Dunn is to the basket, the more effective he is. Quality possessions from the guard.
Here's Beal. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Now, here's Dunn. It's taken away by Smith. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Beal is so dangerous in the open floor. He can burn you with his speed and shooting in pretty much every way.
To the left wing. Harrison passes to Cornette. Dunn outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Now here's Wall. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow.
You gotta enjoy watching Wall take flight. He's a sensational dunk artist.
Bean passes to Carter. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Bryant.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball. A nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jim Boylan was going over with his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
This is what leaders do. Levine commanded the rock and coming through in the big spot.
Left side, Beal. There's the dish to Bryant, and the shot goes in. And the Wizards lead by 1.
Man, it takes a different level of concentration to execute in the big moments. And Bryant knows he has that.
Now here's Levine. Inside, Carter. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
The fearlessness of Carter Jr. Outstanding job upping his intensity and hitting the shot.
Beal against Levine. Back to Bryant. And Wall kicks to Beal. No good from outside. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Chicago. It's a 1-point game. Outside, White. Back to Levine. Beal with the steal. Got a piece of it. The kick out to Wall. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. And Wall slams it home.
Oh, Wall embraces pressure. Look, he lives for it. Doesn't shy away when the game's on the line.
Carter finds Levine. Back to Carter. So the first one drops, and that ties the game up.
And with Carter Jr.'s elite combination of size, length, and skill, I think he'll be a big part of the next wave of elite bigs.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Hachimura the pass to Wall. And it's sent back by Carter.
You gotta like seeing this from Carter Jr. using his intimidating wingspan to wipe away the shot.
Levine can't hit. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Beal the pass to Bonga. Back to Beal. And 2 free throws. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Cavs trying to get a win at home and pressed for...
Kevin, thanks very much.
I love that story. David, thank you. And now Washington's starting group. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Love finds Sexton. Back to Love. Pass to Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Over Bryant. And it's Drummond missing. Nice ball movement by Washington. The shot's good from Bryant.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Here's Sexton. And the layup's good off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Sexton against Beal. Yep, it counts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Wall passes to Hachimura. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Count it, good.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals.
Garland kicks to Love. And the pass to Garland. Over Wall. Offensive rebound. Drummond. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Beal dishes the Wall. Outside for Beal. Pass to Bryant. Back to Beal. Bryant trying to free himself up. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Bryant.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Passes it to Drummond. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Back to Sexton. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
The Wizards making a switch here. Outside, Beal. Pass to Bertens. Here's Brown. Bertens, the pass to Mahimi. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Payton, he's checked in for the Wizards. Smith comes in for John Wall. The Cavaliers trailing. Garland with it. It's stolen by Bertans. Payton left side. The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Porter looking it over. Feeds to Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Think about when the Cavs shocked that Warriors team back in the 2016 finals and what it was that Tristan Thompson's hard work provided for them, pounding the glass and providing an interior presence in order to get the title.
Now here's Payton. Over to the wing. Down low. The kick out to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. The pass to Bertens. Mahimi dishes to Brown. Connects on the 9-footer.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. To the left side wing. Here's Windler, covered by Payton. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Wizards with the lead. It's Brown with the drive and the dunk by Brown.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Garland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Thompson and the rejection by Mahimi. And here we go. Washington fast break. Payton with the ball. There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Porter against Brown. Porter passes to Thompson. The layup off target.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And so it's Washington with their lead standing at 6 points. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Porter is out there with Colin Sexton, and it's Thompson in at center. Now, here's Bertans after Colin Sexton's miss, and Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson, and Kevin Love is subbed in for Larry Nance. The Cavaliers trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
John Wall's checked in for Washington. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Wizards. Now here's Beal. Outside, Wall. This one for 3. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist from Wall. Beal's got 7 points in the game.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
And it's Osman missing. Washington leading now by 8. Hachimura the pass to Wall. They double him with Love. Back to Wall. Pass to Wagner. The kick out to Wall. 2 on the clock. Over Sexton. Here's Wagner. Second chance shot. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And he gets it back. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And another miss by Cleveland. The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Washington making a change here. Ryan's checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Wagner finds Wall. Puts it up. Wagner passes to Bryant. Outside, Wall. Shot clock at 6. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. But they'll get another chance. Wall against Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. Love kicks to Porter. Drummond. And Drummond is right there.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Wall attack. Oh, that was huge!
Incredible. And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
1:53 left here in the second. Sexton deciding where to go with it. He kicks it to Drummond. It's stolen by Bryant. It's stolen, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And so it's Washington with it. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Bertans can't get it to go. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Smith finds Mahinmi. Payton outside. Poked away. Nance outside. Passes it to Windler. Shoots the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Smith right side. Payton in the corner. Brown outside. Mahinmi trying to get open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Here's Osman. He's covered by Brown. And it's Osman missing.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Here's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That's his first foul. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Garland the pass to Thompson. Over Mahinmi. Pass to Garland. Over Smith. And Mahinmi with the block. Payton looking it over. Stripped away. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close.
Thanks.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet. Wait. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They lead by 5. And that should do it with the second half about.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So on the floor for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bunga in at the 3.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, Darius Garland, another one of those players who is in the second generation of NBA appearances. His father played 7 seasons in the league and has got to be very proud of all of his effort.
Now here's Beal. Kicks it to Wall. And oh, he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
And he can just fly. We know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
Here's Drummond. There's the pass to Garland. Here's Osman. Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
Tipped away. Now, here's Garland. Defense is right there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Kevin Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Wall. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Wizards lead by 5.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Tips it up, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Cleveland making a change here. Windler's checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Mo Wagner's checked in for Hachimura. Now Beal. He's got 7. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Sexton attacking. And stolen by Wagner. Bryant with the bounce pass. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
And here's Sexton. Pass to Thompson. For the lead. Here's Drummond. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
For Cleveland, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Here's Windler. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Brown. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 9.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Here's Drummond trying to get open as Thompson. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist by Sexton.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Now here is Smith. Tight defense on him. Beal gets a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
The three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Brown following the score by Cleveland. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That'll be his second foul of the game. Nancy's checked in for the Cavaliers. Osman comes in for Porter. Naheemi's checked in for the Wizards. Payton comes in for Beal.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Nance. They get it again. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Mahinmi with the stuff.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Thompson against Mahinmi. And Thompson throws it down.
Thompson absolutely tenacious down there, and big men love the big finish.
Smith the pass to Mahinmi, and Mahinmi with the stuff.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. There's the feed to Thompson. The putback, it's good on the putback.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Payton kicks to Mahinmi. Out to Payton. 1 second left. Missed.
Tristan did a great job of elevating that time to contest, did not stay on the deck.
Andre Drummond has been on display for Cleveland. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Hands in love are the bigs. Then there's Garland. And it's Osman in at the small forward spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And it's tied up with that one.
The love and passion. Wall is a game changer, a competitor through and through.
Garland dishes to Nance. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Cavaliers now. Passes it to Garland to the left wing. Offline with his 3. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And Wall with the slam.
And how about John Wall? Just outstanding at sprinting down the floor and just jumping all over the defense.
Now here's Nance out to the right wing. Osman. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Porter's checked in for Cleveland. Bradley Beal's checked in for Washington. They get the rebound. Pass to Osman. Left side, Love. Four on the shot clock. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Love's got his first points in this one. Wall looking for an opening. And a wide open look for Hachimura. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
It's stolen by Wall. In transition, here come the Wizards for the finish. Bryant can't get it to go.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
It's stolen by Wall. Pushing it up. Bonga, the pass to Bryant. And stolen by Love. Here's Nance. Another shot, and the jam by Larry Nance.
Hard for opposing teams to box out Nance because of all the activity that Larry Nance Jr. has. Plays alive on every possession.
Now here's Wall. The dish to Beal. The kick out to Wall. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
Wizards have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Wall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Love. It's the first that gives them the lead. A different look now for Cleveland. Drummond comes in for Nance. And it's Colin Sexton in for Jetty Osman. Bertanis, he's checked in for the Wizards.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Now here's Love. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Wall attacking. And Wall with the slam.
And this is why Coach trusts Wall in these situations. He has a knack for making the right play at the right time.
Here is Love. Puts one up from 19. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
That's why Kevin Love with the ball right now is not a bad option.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Snatched up. And Bryant kicks to Bertans. Bryant, the tip in on the offensive rebound. And the Wizards lead by 4.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Now here's Love. And Garland has it in the corner. 5 on the clock. All with the steal. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. His three-pointers off the mark. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
The open look here for Sexton. The offensive rebound. Beal with the steal. Love against Wall. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Sexton for 3. Cleveland gets it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Got it.
Sexton with a shining moment here.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. They break the... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg...